Hello everyone, I'm Tamaki. Today, we are diving into a question that puzzles many. Why are apartment rents rising in Japan, even though the population is declining? For example, data shows that rent in Tokyo's 23 wards have increased by as much as 12%. How can rents go up when the population is going down? It doesn't make sense, right? Let's break down the reasons behind this trend in a simple and easy to understand way. Hearing that rent in Tokyo's 23 wards has risen by 12% might come as a surprise. According to data from Advanced Residence Investment Corporation, rents for the same units increased by about 10% between tenants during the July 2024 term. Regionally, Tokyo's 23 wards saw the highest increase at 12%. But this trend is not limited to Tokyo. The entire Greater Tokyo area reached a 9% rise. Kyushu, including Fukuoka City, sold 8%, and Kansai experienced a 5% increase. These figures showed that rents are climbing across Japan. One of the main factors driving this rise is high occupancy rate. Occupancy rate indicates the percentage of units that are currently rented out. Advanced Residence reported a rate of 97%, while Comfort Residence REIT boosted 97%, nearly full occupancy. Across Japan, especially in metropolitan areas like Greater Tokyo, and the Kansai occupancy rate are consistently in the 90% range, signaling strong demand. Household numbers are rising even as the population declines. You might be thinking, but isn't Japan's population shrinking? Yes, that's true. But the number of households is actually increasing. This is due to changes in household structures, such as more people living alone and the rise of nuclear families. This trend is particularly pronounced in urban areas. The National Institute of Population and Social Security Research had previously predicted a 1% growth in household numbers, but the actual increase has been a surprising 5%. Similarly, household growth in Tokyo's 23 ward has significantly outpaced earlier predictions. In my experience, other countries like Australia is increasing population, so we understand rent is increasing and there is a lack of houses. However, Japan is facing population decreasing, but still the rent is increasing. So what we can say is the people are moving to major cities like Tokyo, Osaka, Fukuoka, Nagoya. That area, the rent is increasing. However, the countryside, the rent has dropped significantly. So including domestic people are moving to major city. That's why the rent has increasing. So will rent continue to rise? Many people are wondered for, especially for the investors. So we understand the concern. If rents keep going up, will we be able to afford living here? Rents are largely determined by the balance between supply and demand. And currently, the supply of new properties isn't keeping up with demand. Rising construction cost has made it challenging to build new apartments in large numbers, further tightening supply. But this is not only Japan. Globally, the construction cost and the labor fee has increasing. So we can say not only Japan. However, especially in Japan is low employee rate. So it is very difficult to find employees. So that's cause the new apartment cost has increased. The next topic is the young people in Japan are moving out of their parents' homes at higher rates, and there is an influx of foreign residents, both of which contribute to greater demand for rental properties. Unless these dynamics change, it's likely that rent will continue to rise in the near future. For those considering home ownership, apartment prices are ahead quite high. However, buying a property with a mortgage allows you to convert that you'd spend on rent into an asset. If you are planning to sell in the future, home ownership may offer better financial stability compared to renting. We will show you one example of the properties in Roppongi. So this property called Roppongi Hills Residence, Tower B, the very popular. The Roppongi is very popular for foreigners because there are nice restaurants and night pubs and a very trendy the brand shopping center as well. So this apartment size is about 110 square meter, 2 bedroom and living room, and completion is 22 years ago. And the location is only 5-minute walk from the Roppongi station. And the rental per month about $9,300. So pretty good for the income. And a beautiful building and located very convenient area. So today's conclusion is, despite Japan's declining population, the number of households increasing, particularly in urban areas like Tokyo or Osaka, Fukuoka, driving up demand for apartments. As a result, rents are on the rise, with Tokyo's 23 World seeing a 12% increase and similar trend observed in other major cities like Osaka and Fukuoka. This uptrend is expected to continue due to limited new construction and sustained demand. Whether you are worried about rising rents or exploring rental real estate as an investment, we are here to provide expert advice tailored to your need. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to learn more about Japan's real estate market, please feel free to DM us anytime. See you next video. Bye.